Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Laszlo Szabo and Octavio Troianescu. This very instructive chess game was played in Poland in 1950. Szabo had white pieces and he started with e4. Troianescu played e6, d4, d5, the French defense. Knight to d2, knight to f6, e5, attacking the knight and gaining the space on the board. Knight from f to d7, bishop to d3, c5, attacking the white center, defending with c3, c takes on d4, c takes on d4, knight to c6, more pressure on the pawn. Knight to e2, knight to b6, castling, bishop to d7, a3, controlling b4 square, a5, f4, g6, knight to f3, h5, knight to c3, a4, queen to c2, black to move, rook to g8. Troianescu concluded that his king is safer in the center than on g8 square after castling kingside. Indeed, it is not clear how white can open up this closed center. So, to open the center of this kind is quite an art, isn't it? The game continued. Queen to f2, knight to a5, queen to g3, knight from a to c4, keeping an eye on the backward b2 pawn. White to move. How can white make a progress? What would you do? Szabo played f5. If your opponent in the castle, and you did, even sacrificing a pawn to open the e-file, will reap the benefits. E takes on f5, bishop takes on c4, d takes on c4. If knight takes on c4, then knight takes on d5. So we have d takes on c4, bishop to g5, attacking the queen, queen to c7. Perhaps queen to c8 should have been considered, but Troianescu wanted to trade queens, that is, if white plays e6. He thought that trading queens would solve lots of his problems. e6. Queen takes on g3. If h takes on g3, black is better. But Szabo had an in-between move. E takes on d7, check. Knight takes on d7. White to move. H takes on g3. Looks like an obvious move. Instead, Szabo played rook from a to e1, check. Let's take it back. If h takes on g3, then f6, and after check, king to f7, white is still better. But Szabo's move is quite an amazing one. Check, queen takes rook, rook takes queen, check, bishop to e7, rook takes bishop, check, king to d8, rook takes on f7, discovered, check. In some countries, people resign in a position like this. But Troianescu continued with king to c8, knight to d5, rook to e8, knight to e5, knight takes on e5, d takes on e5, rook to a5. Let's take it back. What happens if rook takes on e5? Then check. And after king to b8, white may take the rook on a8 or even play knight to d7 and take the rook on e5 with check. Back to our game. To avoid this disaster, Troianescu played rook to a5, knight to b6, check, king to b8, bishop to f4, rook to b5, white played a move and black resigned, and the move is knight takes on c4. Troianescu resigned. For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. The black king is in danger, so perhaps king to a7, then knight to d6, and after rook from b takes on e5, Rook takes on b7 check, king to a6. Bishop takes on e5. Rook takes on e5, rook to b4, rook to e6, rook takes on a4 check, king to b6, knight to c4 check, king to b5, rook to b4 check. And I guess we can stop here. And let's go back to move 17. This is the position when Szabo masterfully opened up the center by playing pawn to f5. What a brilliant strategy. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.